Okay, I'm here. I'm back. You're live with more Use 9 Monstrum Nox. Last we left off. Oh boy. So, yeah, last we left off. Crimson King was the fake at-all. Which, you know, kind of, that really could have gone either way as far as I was concerned. So, like, yeah. But, you know, he was unstable. So now the two adults are now one, because to save one of them, they had to combine them together. Otherwise, everything, you know, all of Crimson King's memories and experiences and stuff would have disappeared forever. Which would have sucked. And we also found out that everybody except Doll is a homunculus. Which, oof. So yeah. Yeah, and Shadowlord's dead, and he was a homunculus too. Because the real him died in that big fight. But they made a copy of him. For reasons. Honestly, not entirely sure why they chose Shadowlord to be copied, but probably because he suspected that that person would be relatively easy to control and manipulate, I suppose. Or that he somehow understood his behavior enough to just kind of let him loose, and that he would do what is wanted of him. Maybe, I don't know. So, yeah, Shadowlord's dealt with, and we have been and the true identity of the big bad has been revealed to us. It is the alchemist who made all of us, who made all the homunculus. Which is something. Dude was giving me kind of creepy vibes, so, like, no, I will not feel bad about getting rid of him. But yeah, the two plot lines have now merged, and I'm very excited. So we have a little friend, little dude. Little dude has joined us here at the Dandelion. He's so cute. And bad stuff's happening. Including what I'm assuming is going to be like the final climax for the Grimworld Nox. Because according to Prillis, because, you know, she's back because she was a copy, so they just was like, oh, well, guess that body's done. Let's get a new one, because there were like several of her, which was a thing that was weird, but, you know, a lot of this is weird. Anyway, let's see what we can do about all of the problems right now. Father's son. Health restoration. Mental disposition wanted roles. Okay. So that's Jules' mom. That's essentially Doll's. That's essentially Enomoto's dad. You know, functionally. Oh, I have to do all three of these, and then this is optional. Okay. We can do that. We can now fast travel from the map menu again. So, we gotta go talk to some people. Today has a... Let's go say hi. Oh, good day, everyone. Have you gotten the bulletin board I went over recently? Yes. Do you mean the request talking about Shadowlord's legacy? Legacy? What do you mean? You might find that answer in this letter I received from the client. Wait, who's that letter addressed to? To the Dandelion, my dear. Although I do reserve a modicum of skepticism. But I suppose you can decide for yourself. Since I handed you the letter, you read it. Dear Monstrums of Balduke, firstly, thank you for considering my single humble proposal. Master and Commander left behind a legacy, a homunculi of exceptional individuals. I simply ask that you eliminate them. Their existence would inevitably disrupt the order in this world. You should understand. I have faith your judgment will be just. They want us to destroy all the homunculi? Who sent this? It's anonymous.
One thing's for sure, they know way too much.
What could it be?
People who know too much. Dad comes to mind.
But it doesn't add up.
It could be any of the hieroglyph knights currently in captivity of the Roman garrison. Otherwise, I do not suspect anyone else. Adol, darling, it's up to you to decide. If you do decide to follow through with it, be careful. It will most certainly be dangerous.
We will. Thanks, Shantae.
We're never finding out who it is unless we take a look. I don't really care who it is, but you'd all be mincemeat without me.
Aw. I think he does care. I think Kratos does care a little bit, no matter how much he pretends he doesn't. He's just a big softy inside. He's just also a bit grumpy. Well, the streets are getting pretty busy.
It will surely be far busier once the night market opens up. Man, if only this wasn't happening, then we could go enjoy ourselves. It would appear the Roman garrison is keeping watch over the city. I doubt the knights will pull anything big while the soldiers are in command. Well, it is what it is, given all that's occurred.
I'd never guessed the Eltsmaker Moldnox was on its way, looking at all of this. Yeah, you said it.
We mustn't let our guard down. Stay mindful of the Mires. Okay. So we have a couple of things I want to get to first. Pardon me. Because there's a couple of relatively minor errands I want to run before we get started into what. And by the way, I make no promises on finishing the game. I don't suspect that we will be finishing this game in this stream. But we are going to make as much progress as I feel comfortable with. Oh, also, between streams, I realized that I had a bunch of like DLC costumes that I have, but I forgot to ever look at them for all of this, so I finally opened them all up. I didn't like most of them, admittedly. Most of them, meh. But I found one for Adol that I liked, and I found one for Anamana that I liked, and that's what they're currently wearing. So they're like, huh, you guys look different. That's why. Okay, where are we going? Is it not? Is it not here? Or am I losing my mind? Let's go here. Yeah, okay, we need to kill these guys. Come here. Oh, I need to fix my abilities. Hang on. As soon as we're done here. That's fun. Let's do that now. This one. That stays. This. Move here. Move this one. That's better. Yeah. more. Let's go. Stab, 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 stab. You have subdued the Drolls. Cool, we'll go talk to Doki later. Let's see. What else? Yeah, let's do that. Let's go here. So here, probably outside. Let's hop outside. Because before we do, you know, like the big stuff, I want to make sure we're as ready as possible by getting all of this other stuff out of the way. Residual enmity lingers in the air here. You can challenge it whenever you wish. Check relics real quick. I think I've... Yeah, those are as upgraded as I can right now. So let's just do this. Yeah, just in case any of these drop anything useful. Because while I'm relatively happy with equipment right now, you know, could always use stuff. You know, materials or whatever.
Let's do this, everyone! Up to you, Jules!
Let's just get this over with. We have the little buddies in here with us. This is just a good little buddy. All that time we spent bonding with him as the other adult. Or, technically as this adult. This is the monster one that doesn't exist anymore. Although through technicalities. It's complicated. It's okay. This. Here. How many of these do I have to destroy to get the dude out of here? Here. These guys. Finally. Okay. Where's this boss? Well, he doesn't look too bad. At least this one takes damage. Come here. Screw your defenses. Okay. That may have been destroyed. Woo! That wasn't too bad. I didn't expect that to be the hard one anyway. Come on. Loot.
Done.
Get some stuff. Get some more stuff. We have a new area to explore if we want to, but not really what I'm here to do. Come here. Residual enmity lingers in the air here. You can challenge it whenever you wish. Oh, this is going to be a joke. Let's go. I say that because it says level 51, and I'm like, I'm level 67, so I'm going to destroy this. Which is fine, because it's the other one that I suspect will be hard. And that's fine. I think I'm ready for that one.
Everyone.
You may proceed.
It's off guard.
Oh, I didn't space that correctly.
Up to you, Jules.
Is everyone okay?
Okay, that's progress. I kind of wish in this one that the AI of the companions would go after the crystals, whatever. Or at the very least treat the crystals the same as enemies. It is what it is. Though I suppose that probably would make these a little too easy, but I don't know. I feel like we could probably balance around it. I mean, that's a relatively minor, like, nitpick, I suppose. But overall, I would say that these are, you know, I mean, I think I prefer the siege ones, you know, the defend position, because you get all these stuff and upgrades for this place, and in these, most of those upgrades don't do anything, because they can't do anything. So I appreciate giving a couple different modes of the Grimwald Nox for the variety, but I still wish that, you know, it had stuff that was just as helpful here as they are in the other mode. So that way it's not like, oh, I'm wasting time upgrading stuff half this time. But it's, you know, it is what it is.
Here's our
Most impressive feat.
Should be...
Time I made an appearance.
Okay. Come here, boss. We just gotta kill this thing and then we're out of here.
Let's get a little wild, shall we?
Stab, stab, stab. Stab, stab, stab. Stab, stab.
Required.
Here's our chance. Don't let it slip away.
Yep, did we do it? Woot woot. Okay.
With that, the
Ooh.
city gets just a mite safer.
Ooh. Okay. Items. Just gonna give all the remedies to. I did say way back when that, you know, I would try the Coliseum thingy again once I had 700 strength, and I did get that during all of my work last stream. Or not last stream, but in between streams. Okay, and that's... Where was that? Directly ahead of me. Cool. Well, that's convenient. Let's go. Not necessarily aiming for S ranks, just, I mean, they're nice when I get them, but that's not really the goal. Let's do this again. Or let's try this again. I am significantly more confident this time. Or at the very least, much better prepared for what's waiting for us in here. And hopefully so is my team. Okay.
Shall we get started?
We shall. Let's see if we can kill this guy. I have no faith, but I want to try, dang it. That's considerably more damage than last time. Ow. Can't freaking see where I'm going.
You require assistance.
This thing can hit him. Stab, 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 stab. Here. I think we're making progress. Health bar's certainly going down faster. Here. Rude. Here. There we go. We got this. We got this. This is doable. Here. Let's do this. Where is he? In here. Come on, get in. Come on, come on. We got this. Come on, come on. One more. Let's do this. Come on, get in. Come on. Almost there. This towers. Don't do anything stupid. We get him! We get him! We got him! Progress! What'd you get?
Magnificent work.
I'll take it. Just clear. That's neat. Woot! Woot! Okay. There, I think that is all the errands taken care of. So while we're here, let's go visit Jules's house. Where's that? Okay. Should be this way? Question mark? Yeah.
I heard the Roman garrison's helping out with the rest of those Roman soldiers are hard at work.
Onwards. Let's go. There it is. This place looks fancier every time I walk in. Guess it's not all of that when you're living on a big-time doctor's salary, though.
Well, Jules, let's go see what your mom has to say.
Yeah. I'm back.
Just a second. I'll be right down. Well, look at you, Jules. You brought all your little friends home with you. Come in. Oh, you'll have to forgive me for not tidying up. That's okay. Sorry for not telling you we were coming.
Aw, your mom's just the sweetest, isn't she? I'm jealous. Sweet? Is that what you call it?
Oh, yes, I did spot someone in town who looked just like your father. It didn't take long before I lost him in the crowd. Didn't want to disappoint you if it turned out I was mistaken, Jules. So I didn't mention it. I hope you can forgive me.
It's nothing to be sorry about.
That's sad. How did you know I saw someone who looked like your father in the first place? Figured I had nothing to lose asking the Monstroms for help, but...
well...
Oh, I get it. That's just how powerful our mother-son bond is, isn't it?
Yeah, sure. Nobody has the heart to tell her. Which is probably for the best, because she seems like the kind of mom who would probably have a heart attack if she knew the truth. So we're just gonna not tell her. Like, some people can take difficult truths very easily. Some people cannot. And I'm gonna take a wild guess and say Pamela is not. More importantly, this man you saw was over in Central District, right?
Oh, yes, that's right. I believe he was just on his way out of Balduke Cathedral. There were so many people there, they ended up losing track of him. I'll probably go down as the biggest mistake of my life. Boo-hoo-hoo.
I see, so there truly are people out there who cry, boo-hoo-hoo.
Anyway, Dr. Noah really did leave the cathedral.
Right. All we have to do is ask if anyone saw him there.
Let's go, Adol.
Okay.
Oh, Jules, dear. If you do happen to run into your father, promise you won't force him to come back.
What? Why? And she does know her son a decently amount, because he did consider that. And I would have helped him. He was like, I'm gonna drag him back by his hair if I have to. And just like, you know what, Jules? I'm kind of on your side on this one. So, she's not completely oblivious.
Because I trust him. Your father would never leave us without good reason. I may not know what or why exactly, but that much I can say for sure.
There's no way you could know that.
Oh, but I do!
I mean, if you're gonna marry someone and adopt a kid with him, I would hope that you have a certain amount of trust in him.
I'm a lot more perceptive than I look, you know. You should never underestimate a mother, especially not yours, young man. Now promise me, Jules, alright?
Quest is father-son accepted. Aww. That's cute. I don't suspect we'll find Smirnov, but you know what? It's still cute. But then again, I have a tremendous weakness for wholesome family scenes. So. Okay, then from here we're going to somewhere. Is it around here? Where is that? Oh, that's the cathedral, right. Actually, hang on. There's something I need to look at real quick. Where was... Pendleton's here. So... we're gonna go here. Which is maybe a bit overkill, but... okay, that's I'm trying to remember where things are in relation to where I currently am. Towers hasn't lost her mind, she promises. Here it is. Here it is. Right here. This is where I want to be. You're the petal lady. Come here. Give petals.
Did you find, I wonder?
And Overton is your petals.
You found so many.
That makes 10 petals so far. Now that's a lot of fortune and joy.
What are your troubles?
By the way, my dad's a bit of an antiquarian. Sometimes he gives me some of the things in his collection, but, well, honestly, his treasures are kind of going to waste with me. So keep this up, and I'll see about giving them over to you as a little extra reward. All you gotta do is bring any more azure petals you find back to me, okay? You'll have no trouble, I'm sure. You're, after all, an adventurer seasoned beyond your years.
Did you bring me some pep? You've made me one happy girl.
That makes 20 petals so far. Now that's a lot of
What are your
happiness.
troubles?
Hehe, thanks as always. With this many petals, I'll end up the luckiest girl in all of Balduke. Even so, it seems nothing can stop your intrepid nature from placing you in harm's way. And again, perhaps it is that very trait that will... But wait, what am I saying? Sorry if I make you uncomfortable here. Anyway, thanks for this. You really are a stand-up guy, you know? If I need more azure petals, you know where to bring them. I think I have one more set of 10. Other... letters. Oh, I have... okay, we'll do more.
Did you bring me some? You've made me one.
That makes
What are
30.
your troubles?
Meant to be doing this before, but, you know, stuff.
Thanks a bunch. If you find any more azure petals, you know where to bring them.
How many did you find, I wonder? You've made me one.
That makes 40 petals so far. Now lots of lot of fortitude.
What are your troubles?
Fortitude words. Ooh. So, you've been feeling any more joyful lately? I sure have. I've been so joyful I don't even know what to do with it. And thank you as well for ensuring my hopes and dreams live on into tomorrow.
I pray that these days you spend in this land lead to fortune and joy of your own. What am I saying? Sorry. Didn't mean to get so pushy there. Anyway, would you mind gathering up some more of these petals? In order to bring them once you do. Okay, so that's... something's going on over there. But, you know, we got stuff. And I'll take it. Yes, yes. Progress. Skills.
Got one.
Anyway, let's go see what the deal is with probably not Jules' father.
At the festival.
Oh, I can't because the thing needs to be charged. There we go.
Crimson Mark!
Wonder if I can make that from here. We're gonna try!
Got one.
Cool. In we go. Let's go. This is Bob's Cathedral of the Hieroglyph Church. Right, and the last place that Jules' father, I mean, Dr. Noah, was seen coming out of. Oh, good to see you again. Ah, Father Ralph. Thank you for coming. It seems you've brought Credo. Let's move somewhere more private for our discussion, shall we? Yes, I know Dr. Noah well. He was the one we would call whenever worshippers fell ill. However, I regret that I don't know if he's come to the cathedral lately. That's okay. Mr. Mel, would you happen to know anything? I'm not sure if he's the same person you're looking for, but I recall seeing a rather strange man here just recently. Do you remember anything else about him by chance? He came by asking to see some old medical records. The church keeps all of its records from the past, you see. I remember him because I thought it was such an unusual request. After I procured them for him, he perused them as if in a frenzy. Sounds a lot like Dad. And where did he go after that? That was another peculiar thing. He said he had business at the ancient shrine outside town. I thought he seemed like a doctor, but maybe he was an archaeologist? Ancient shrine? Maybe the North Shrine? Yeah, most likely. And we've been there before. Okay then, time to relive some fond memories. Hey, Yufa. Mom said that we didn't need to force him home, right? And our work's done, isn't it? We already know he's alive. We're not going to force anyone to do anything. But we're so close, you can't just quit while you're ahead, Jules. And, like, considering everything, we probably do need to talk to him. You know, he worked with the bad guy for a bit. He could still be working for him. We don't know what he wants. Well, okay. Given the whole medical records thing, we can probably guess. But, you know. Huh? You two need to have heart-to-heart. They do. They really do. Wasn't that one of your nails in the coffin? Yufa's like, no! You guys are gonna be wholesome? And you don't get a say in this. Dr. Sister Mel.
Thank you very much.
Blah,
Not
blah.
much, but
Gimme. Blah, blah, blah. Neat. Bye-bye. Okay. There's some stuff over there I need to take care of. Where's that? This way, I think. Right? Shortcut would be through here.
Those Roman soldiers are hard.
Well, I don't know if it's a shortcut so much as just an alternate direction to get to the same place.
All right, it's festival time.
Okay, straight ahead here. I can do straightforward.
There's much to enjoy at the festival.
Getting you going. Right, we're going to the antique store.
Let's go have some fun.
Onwards. Let's go see what he wants. Everything okay here? Oh, hello there. You must be here because you received my request.
How delightful. Thank you all very much. You said you were the wreaths for the cenotaph at the cemetery were damaged, right? I understand that you're planning on providing replacements for them?
Allow me to explain. In honor of the Victory Day Festival, wreaths are hung on the cenotaph in the cemetery. When the festival concludes, the wreaths are stored by the Trading Bureau. This year, too many things were stacked in the wooden box the wreaths were kept in. The box was crushed, and the wreaths inside were damaged.
Oh no, poor wreaths.
Chalk it up to piss-poor warehouse management. I accept full responsibility for this mishap. The tradition started to remember St. Rosvita's heroic feats during the war. It's been around ever since the church declared her a saint. And that's why it's so crucial that it isn't cancelled this year. The shop is acclaimed for its repairs, so I came here seeking help.
In our line
of business, we fix many an old relic, like ourselves, for instance. I am humbled that you'd entrust our little shop with such an important undertaking. They're broken, but they're not beyond repair. Their foundations are still intact, thankfully. But it will take time, more than what we have to fetch the materials. Well, I am very well versed in material fetching. What do you need? We'll do a milk run. And we'll need fresh flowers for the wreaths. They aren't easy to come by.
I see. I understand your situation.
Well, we also happen to be very good friends with a florist, so she could probably help.
If this is to honor Rosvita, then this is my responsibility as well. Perhaps we could assume the task of procuring the materials at all.
Yeah. My, such wonderful boys and girls. That would help us immensely. Thank you all very much. There are 2 materials that we need to complete the memorial wreaths. First of them are white ribbons to decorate the wreaths with. The tailor in the main square should carry them. The main square. Sounds easy enough. And the other is memorial flowers. They can be found growing all over Balduc. However, it's tradition to decorate the wreaths with the most beautiful, snowy white flowers. At this time of year, such flowers bloom on the Ciel Canyon Trail.
I've heard about this. In a canyon where the sun shines, blooms pure white flowers that glimmer like snow. It's a very rare trait, even for this species. We've been to Ciel Canyon Trail before, so it shouldn't be too hard to look.
All right, field trip. I've always wanted to go flower picking. I apologize for asking this of you all. We'll get the wreaths ready to attach the decorations. The canyon is a treacherous place. Do look out for each other there. Oh, here's a shop.
Oh, well, buy what you like.
What do you have?
Save for Anamona, of course.
Ooh.
I'm sure it'll
I'll
serve
take that.
you well.
Thank you very much.
Adjust that later. Grab this too.
A connoisseur, I see. I have plenty of other wares for you. Thank you for stopping by.
Okay, hang on. Equipment. This'll do. I've been like, I can't find any one of these anywhere, and he's been selling them the entire time. I'm a doofus. But you know what? It's fine. I've solved the problem now. Let's go pick up some stuff. Ooh, maybe we can pick up stuff for us while we're here. You know, Taylor. Welcome, welcome! Looking for something extra fast outdoor today? Until to Zelda, you need some white ribbon for the memorial wreaths. Oof, the wreaths broke? That's rough. I happen to have some overstock, so no need to pay for it. Just wait a sec, okay? White ribbon received. Thank you so much. You are a lifesaver, metaphorically speaking. Don't mention it. Honoring those lost in the 100 Years' War is an important tradition. Gleega's foundations were built on their deeds, after all. That's the least we can do. Kinda spooky that they broke on Victory Day, though. Let's hope it isn't a bad omen. I believe this chick knew about the ultimate Grimwald Nox coming up. Not to mention Zola running around. There's definitely a feeling of dread in the air. Well, we'd better fix up those wreaths if we want to start driving it all away. Indeed. Everything okay? Those looks when you guys could finish the scene. Oh no, we're just talking amongst ourselves. Thank you for the help. All that remains is to acquire the glistening flowers in Ciel Canyon. It is said that they bloom in a sunny spot deep within. Let us search for them. Okay, but I also want to check real quick.
Looking for anything specific?
Garb. Pretty content. Ooh.
Oh,
I think that.
Special. Ooh, anything else? Hope to see you again soon.
Let's see what that looks like. Admittedly, I've not been. She has much worse costumes. I'll leave it. It's fun. Okay, is there anything else in town I need to deal with? Okay, cool. Let's go back to the Dandelion, turn that into Doki, and then we'll head out to the ruins for people. Where is you? For a subjugation quest.
Let's take a look. Hey, this is great. It ain't much, but
What a snooze fest.
Cool.
see you later then.
Okay, what are we doing? So we can do ruins or we can do flower picking. Both are equally important, so let's do ruins? Let's do ruins first. Is this gonna... I don't know if this is actually faster.
I have detected something.
Shadow die!
Can I kill him now? Should I try? I'ma try. I have no faith. Oh, we can kill him now. Here. I appreciate that, like, he can be killed at some point in the future. Just not when you first meet him. Helps keep up that feeling of, yes, all of this effort and getting stronger and gear upgrading is actually for something. Stab, stab, stab. Teehee. I think it should be just basically straight ahead. Oh, there was one by the entrance that I never grabbed because I'm a dummy. I was wondering, like, why would you not have one by the entrance? But whatever. I do. I'm just stupid. It's fine. Human error. Let's go. Okay. So we need to go over there? Question mark? I think it's down here. Actually, down here. Okay. Up. Here we go.
Something's here.
Rude! That's better. I know what I'm doing, I promise. Okay, yeah, it should be this way. Do.
Something's there. Something's here.
Oops.
Shadow Dog!
I have detected something.
Right here.
Let's take a break.
In my defense, like, you would have come through here, you don't even see it when you come into the room. So, it's not completely my fault that I missed that was there. It's just mostly my fault. I honestly don't mind that much. I tease. Let's go. Alright, Dr. Noah. Your son has some stern words for you. You better have an explanation.
Dad.
Jules, how did you know I was here?
Because you've been wandering around town with, like, no attempts at hiding yourself, and your wife saw you?
Is there something you all needed to speak with me about?
Are you kidding? Is that a joke? Are you freaking kidding me? Explained to Pamela. And Pamela had been searching for him ever since she saw him in the city.
It's been a long time, so I know how difficult it is to see her. Either way, you know Mom's never going to stop looking for you.
Ah, so she did see me. I should have been more discreet.
No, duh, stupid.
If you don't mind me asking, Dr. Noah, what are you doing here?
Ah, right. Do you see this plaque behind me? Inscribed on it is a record of diseases throughout history. I came to see if I could find anything useful.
Yeah, that's what he's been doing. Because judging from what we found out last time, they're all perfect copies of people from the past. So, presumably, Jules's condition was also shared by by that past person, whose name we don't actually know. But, no.
Oh, I see. You were looking for a way to cure Jules.
Or at the very least, find out more about what's wrong with him.
What?
Aww.
Am I really that transparent?
you're a dad with a very, very sick kid who's looking up diseases from the time a previous incarnation of him was running around that probably had, presumably, the exact same condition, and presumably probably killed him. If the way we've understood how the homunculi are created is correct, which is that which is through some alchemy nonsense that they do a seemingly perfect copy and clone, from what we've been able to figure out. So,
Still, this might be a good opportunity for me to explain everything to you all.
Yes, please.
You deserve to know what happened.
Yes.
It was many years ago, long before I knew anything about homunculi. I came to learn of an institution that fostered war orphans. That was where I first met you, Jules.
Aww.
I was a war orphan?
Yes. Aprilis had entrusted the four of you to that orphanage. She couldn't take care of you on her own. It was her last resort.
That's understandable.
Indeed. It was in that orphanage where we met Jules. You should have seen how happy Pamela was. After all, she couldn't bear children of her own.
Mom couldn't have children?
Unfortunately not. But I know that she loved you more because of it.
Yeah, that tracks. I mean, if you want... that's... sad, but, I get it.
The years after we adopted you were the happiest of our lives. When you became ill, it devastated your mother.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I promised her that I would find a cure for you.
Aww.
Dad.
He does care. He's just a moron.
One day, in my desperate search to find a treatment, a man approached me. That man was an alchemist named Zola.
Papa.
Yeah.
He told me who he was and asked for my help in his alchemy research. It was then he revealed to me that you, Jules, were a homunculus. I thought that if I helped him, I would eventually find a way to cure your disease.
I mean, when regular medicine fails, you turn to outside help.
I had no idea.
Aww.
Why did you have to leave us?
The hero you were created from suffered from the same disease as you.
Yeah, that
I
tracks.
surmised that the hero's body would lead me to more clues about the disease. However, Zola kept a firm grip on his research.
Of course he
As a
did.
condition for becoming his adjutant, I was forbidden from leaving the prison.
There we go.
Dad,
It's not your fault, Jules. Being sick isn't ever anyone's fault.
Aw, that's a sweet sentiment. One I agree with, but it's still sweet.
Believe me, my deepest regret is leaving you and your mother without saying goodbye.
Then come home, stupid!
Jules, there's something you've been wanting to say, isn't there? You don't have to wait anymore. Yufa.
Dad. To tell you the truth, there were many things I wanted to say to you when I saw you again. I wanted to tell you how much I despised you. How much I hated you.
Aww.
But now, how could I say any of those things?
Hug him!
Jules.
Aww. Aww. Hugs are always a win.
For taking care of me. For being my dad. And for trying to find a cure for me. Thank you.
Jules.
As a doctor, it would be imprudent of me to be too optimistic. but I'm progressively coming to understand your disease. There's still a chance for a cure. I will do everything in my power to save you.
Dad.
Aww. And everyone cries.
Good thing you two finally hashed it out. Hey, by the way, what kind of research were you helping Zola with exactly?
Thank you, Credo.
I was looking for ways to extract memories from a person's soul.
Okay. You gotta clarify on that?
Research allowed me to create the primordials and monsters from Adol's memories.
Ah, gotcha.
I imagine Zola plans on taking this research even further.
Even further.
But what about Shadowlard? I thought you two were working together.
You must mean how Shadowlard gathered those with desirable talents in the prison. That was Zola's plan all along. He was merely using Master Shadowlard.
Yeah, that tracks.
Zola was the one who truly needed them.
Okay, needed them for what?
In spite of that, he rarely shows himself in the prison nowadays. I'm afraid even I don't know what he planned on doing with them.
Whatever it was, I'm sure it wasn't anything good.
Probably not, no.
Zola is an unforgiving man, if his treatment of Shadowlard was any indication. But if you asked me if he were evil, I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Well, I mean, you don't have to be a necessarily bad person to make decisions and perform actions that have negative consequences. You know, the road to hell paved with good intentions and all. It's... You know, when you start on a path, you never know where it's going to end. And sometimes it doesn't end in where you expect it to go.
He sincerely believes his actions are just, regardless of the implications.
I mean, it's definitely could be that, oh, what's a handful of human lives compared to all of reality kind of situation. Depending on how bad things are going to get. Because I'm going to assume pretty bad. But, I don't know. It's hard to say.
You mean he's a whack job, the kind you stay away from?
That may be true. I admit, I had my fair share of blame for your hardships, Monstrose. For that, I apologize.
I mean, honestly, the primordial fight wasn't that bad. It wasn't your fault. You saved my life.
It was the least I could do to make it up to you. But I don't expect to be forgiven on that alone.
Yeah, too bad.
Dad.
I'll go see your mother soon, Jules. You have my word. My son is fighting his best even when sick. It's only right that I work just as hard. After it's all over, we'll go back to how it was. You, me, and your mother. Crimson King. No, Adol. Zola is profoundly fascinated with you.
No thanks. Not my
You
type.
have no reason to trust me, but I suggest that you be careful.
I mean, yeah, I'm not stupid.
Now then, it's nearly sunset. I'd better return to the prison. You'll have to excuse me.
Dad, you be careful too.
Aww.
Yes, I will.
Hey, good for you, Jules.
Yeah, thanks. I should thank you guys too.
We're all happy for you, Jules. Your dad is a good person after all.
I believe there is much I can learn from him as well.
Yeah, he's alright. Can we go back to town now?
I see. So it wasn't your father I saw after all. Yeah, unfortunately not. I could have sworn I caught a glimpse of him, face and all, but Must have been mistaken. I suppose it's time I finally threw in the towel on this. Oh no, don't be so glum, chums. I don't know how it all went, of course, but I imagine I can hazard a guess. Your father just isn't quite ready to see me again, yet, is he? Thank you for humoring me, Jules. The same goes for the rest of you as well. This isn't much, but I'd like you to have this. This elixir received. We appreciate your kindness. Of course, sweetie. Think nothing of it. Now, I suppose I have to get back to cooking. See, I've been working on a special little treat for everybody. I may stop by to deliver it later, so try not to spoil your appetite. We won't. Thanks again, Mrs. Noah. Aw, so wholesome. I live for wholesome. Ever since my dad said he'd come home someday, I've been keeping it from my mom. I guess she figured out that we were hiding something from her anyway. Seems so. Call it a mother's intuition. I wonder if that means Dr. Noah might be able to come home sooner than he thought. With a wife that understanding, I bet she'd even be fine with all that alchemy stuff. I'm not so sure about that. I mean, if you explain hey, I had to work for a kind of very eccentric scientist because he had information about what's wrong with Jules that nobody else does, I'm sure she'd be like, okay, I understand. I mean, it probably wouldn't be that easy, but, it might be. Either way, whether or not he does is entirely up to him. It's when I take Mom's feelings into account that things get a little more complicated. Yeah, I know what you mean. In any event, now that we've reported back, shall we attend to our remaining matters?
Job well done.
Aww. That's very sweet. Okay, where am I? I need to go to... here. I need to go here. This possession. Not entirely sure where we're going. So we're gonna go here. And then we're gonna step outside. Because I'm not entirely sure where we're going. That's the wrong way. Of course it is. Okay. Forward. I can do forwards.
You've got this, Adol.
Oh, go look at those. Sunlit Crayon, Pure White Blossom, Snowy Shimmer. It checks off the boxes. No doubt about it, these are the flowers used in the memorial wreaths. I'm curious, here they bloom especially brilliantly compared to others of their kind. The spot likely needs its optimal growing conditions in terms of climate and terrain. Awfully convenient to them to bloom just in time for the festival, though. Let's try not to take any more than we need, okay? Royal flowers acquired. With that, we have gathered all the requisite materials for the memorial wreaths. Let us return to the antique shop, such that Rendaria, Uriel, and Melissa may assemble them. Okay, we need to go... trying to... Let me... journal. Story. Okay, let's... Is this even the correct place to be going? I hope so. Yeah, okay. Let's go see what's up with all this.
I have detected something.
Yeah, that's still creepy. Okay, so what's the deal here?
You never get anything less creepy, no matter how many times we come.
Why, we were born in those things too, you know.
That doesn't really make it any better.
These homunculi are all the remaining products of Shadowlord's work. Each an identical clone of a human with acceptable strength, intellect, or status. The requisite called for their disposal. Would destroying their containers suffice?
Hold on a sec. I get that these homunculi were created for war and all. But they're technically still alive, right? It's not so easy to just get rid of them.
Not to mention we still don't know who the client is. Like I care. What do you propose we do then?
What, you're asking me? It's like I would know. What do you think, Adol?
It's one hell of a dilemma. We have to destroy them. Oh boy. Oh dear. It's a hell of a dilemma. Is it really, though? Sounds to me like you still can't bring yourself to accept the truth. But open your eyes, and this whole dilemma becomes that much easier. Good to see you again, Monstrums. As for you, Adol, it's been a while. Bestie! Oh no. You're that guy from before. You could just call me Marius. I'm an acquaintance of Adol there. I see now. You're the one Adol was working with in the prison.
And that means you're Parks' friend too.
So you're our mysterious client. What have you been up to? So you're our mysterious client. That's right, I am. You're an adventurer, Adol Kristen. You, of all people, should understand. These homunculi were made from luminaries of all sorts, Glean and Rowan alike. There's no telling what kind of evil they could be used for outside these walls.
Well, what are you trying to say?
I'm saying that these are people of extraordinary talent and skill. Every one of them has the potential to plunge this world into chaos. Besides, homunculi shouldn't even exist in the first place. So what's to be done with them, in the end? Let me give you a hint. What did you do? It disappeared. Each one of these containers comes with an emergency failsafe installed. When activated, we're certain that its contents are properly discarded. And the other containers, you've already activated that failsafe crap for them too.
No, stop this!
could you? What I'm doing is unforgivable. Believe me, I know that. But as someone who wishes for peace on this continent, I can't let this go on. You didn't have to take it this far. There must have been another way. You didn't have to take it this far. Actually, I'd say he did. If anyone else stumbled into this facility, nothing good would come from it. Desperate times calls for desperate measures, right? He hardly even gave it a second thought. Just who is he exactly?
Now then, Monstroms, what do you say we finish up my request?
What?
But you already killed all of the homunculi.
There's just one more to go. This one.
Of course. Of course. Because I'm not allowed to have nice things, apparently.
You cannot mean... Wait, so you're also a homunculus?
Yeah. Funny, isn't it? What was his name? Shadowlord? I don't know when he created me. It was probably when the real me came to this prison for an inspection. But it doesn't matter now. Will you oblige me at all?
Why would you do this? Why would you make me bond with a friend just to have to kill him? No! Again? Again with this? Ugh. Why? Why is it whenever I get attached to something, it gets taken from me? This is not okay. Don't do this. I liked him. He's cool. Ugh. Dang it! Dang it! I can't. Does it have to be me? Does it have to be me?
I wouldn't want it to be anyone else. That's why I brought someone to convince you.
I wish to ask this of you as well, Adol.
Don't do this! Don't make me do this! This is messed up!
Parks? What are you doing here?
I recall Parks mentioning that he was friends with Marius.
Marcus Claudius Germanicus. That is the name of one of the most celebrated, revered people in the Roman Empire.
Yeah, that would be his name.
Marius is, with all due respect, a homunculus of that man.
What?
Yeah.
It all makes sense now.
Yeah, but I still don't like it.
What makes sense?
What are you talking about?
He's the Emperor.
Marius is a homunculus of the current Emperor of Rom. What? He is?
Yeah.
But if you're his friend, then who are you, Parks?
I regret I had to keep it a secret from you all.
What has Parks not been telling us?
But my real name is Lindheim.
Are you freaking kidding me? Yeah, okay, sure. Sure.
I was formerly only a cardinal of the church, but now I am also Governor General of Glia.
So who wants to tell Iris?
But weren't you supposed to be missing?
Cardinal Lindheim.
I knew you weren't just some old man, but I can't say I saw this coming.
When I went to inspect the prison, I saw an inmate who looked just like His Majesty. I thought my eyes were deceiving me, so I investigated as an undercover prisoner. But I had no idea he was a homunculus.
Because why would you? Did you even know those existed until very recently?
It was my fault you went through all of that, Lindheim.
Nonsense. It was my choice. I couldn't turn a blind eye to His Majesty, even if you're not precisely the same person. I figured Adol needed to hear this to understand your reasoning.
I believe Shadowlord has some kind of control over me. After we escaped, I knocked Adol out and returned to the prison with him. In the same vein, I think it prevents me from ending my own life.
Oof.
I may not be a real Imperial Knight, but it'd be nice to go out like one. That's why it needs to be you, Adol. You're the only one who can do this.
Don't make me do this! Oh, this sucks! Never thought it'd come to this. You know I can't say no. Never thought I'd come to this.
Sorry, my friend. This'll be the last time I take advantage of your kindness. All right, Adol. Don't hold back.
Marius' body is glowing!
Marius, are you okay? So this really is goodbye.
Yeah. It's been fun. Adol, can I say one more thing before I go?
Anything.
In your adventures, you save people's lives. You lead them, give them courage. You discover the unknown, and little by little, your actions change the world. I'm sure, Adol, that you'll come to understand the meaning of this someday.
The meaning of what? I hope so.
I have no doubt that you will.
This sucks!
When you find the answer, tell it to the real me, would you? I'm sure that wisdom will help the world. Find the one who's behind this. You have to stop him. Thanks for being my friend, Adol. We had a good run.
I am not okay with this.
Adol.
Thank you, Adol.
He was a good friend. There's nothing to thank me for. He was a good friend.
I know. I'm positive he felt the same way. We're all depending on you to make his final request a reality.
He was one hell of a guy, but I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
The one who's behind this? He must have known about Zola.
So he was the Emperor's...
I had no idea that you were the Governor General, Parks. I hope we didn't do anything to offend you.
Of course you didn't. And I'm the one who owes you an apology. Forgive me for keeping this a secret from all of you.
I'm more interested in how Iris is going to react to that news. Oh boy.
You don't have to.
I hope you will find the sincerity in my words, despite my prevarication. I'm very glad to have met you all, though I wish it were in different circumstances. With that, I should also be on my way.
Are you going to leave? Parks, you've helped us a lot too.
No.
Yeah! The Dandelion never would have been possible without you. You're the one who started it, Governor General or not.
And I believe it would be in your best interest as Governor General to see this through.
It is handy having you around.
And maybe you could keep those nosy soldiers in check. Well, not that someone like Belger would pose much of a threat.
You are all very convincing. Very well. I shall remain at the Dandelion, though I may return to my office occasionally to tend to my many long overdue affairs.
That's a relief to hear. Happy to have you back.
Yes, likewise. But are you sure about this? My allegiance lies with Rom.
Of course we are. To us, you're still Parks, not the Governor General.
I understand. I shall be sure to remember that.
Final dispossession complete. Elixir received. Well, now I'm just in a foul mood. To go to the antique store here. Oh, you've brought the ribbons and the flowers for the wreaths. These are just the flowers we need. You have our thanks. With these, we can now fix the wreaths. I'm just happy we could help. Now then, we have work to do. It'll be just a moment. You may stay as well, Dale. Pardon me. Thanks, you're all lifesavers. Jerry and Melissa got to work right away. Once the wreaths were complete, they went to the cemetery together. Ah, those are pretty. Well, those wreaths really ended up coming together. Not that I expected any less from you, Mr. and Mrs. Rindall. Oh, no, we hardly did a thing. Though I think I speak for us all when I say these wreaths outshine the previous ones. We have the beautiful flowers and ribbons you all collected to thank for that. And now the souls of the saints and those lost in the war can rest in peace another year. I'm just glad we could help. Meh. Actually knowing Aprillis gives all of this a bit of a funny feeling. Indeed, but at the same time, a certain sense of accomplishment as well. I could say that again. Thanks for your help, Mr. and Mrs. Rindall, and to all of you as well. We'll make sure to take extra care of these. Wouldn't want to put all your work to waste. Thank you for going through the trouble of collecting everything for us. We'll just be going back in the shop now. Ah, yes, we do have a little side project to be completing. Now then, I hope you will enjoy the Victory Day festivities.
Oh, same to you.
Side project, huh? That piques my interest. Upon deliberation, they did mention having a few materials for the wreaths left over.
Well, it couldn't hurt to go and sneak a peek, right?
That actually went pretty well.
Pierce Crown received. What does that do? Stuff. Pierce Crown. Right here. That's what it is. Ah, okay. I see you. Not what I Not right now, but good to know.
How about this one?
Oh, Rogerio, that one simply won't do. I think girls these days prefer frills like this one has.
Oh, for crying out loud, Melissa. You don't like any of the ones I pick. Maybe this would be easier if you just picked it yourself.
I do have my opinions, but I could never decide all on my own.
Oh my, what a pleasant surprise. It was Krisha and her friends. Wait just a moment, dears. I'll go prepare a pot of tea. Oh, you don't have to do that. We were just in the area, so we thought we'd say hello. Oh, you'll have to excuse us, dear. We were a tad preoccupied. To be precise, I wanted to make Anemona new clothes out of the leftover ribbons and flowers. We wanted her to have a pretty new set in time for the festival. And I might have been finished in time for the festival if it weren't for your nettling. Well, I only want Anemona to have the most adorable clothes in town. Must be inspired after preparing the wreaths. Looks like it. We should probably leave them be. I'm sorry, Krisha. Please come back anytime. Aww. Like I said, they're functionally her parents. I mean, as close as she's gonna get to parents, all things considered.
Is everything okay, Anemona?
Yes. I was just thinking about Melissa and Rogerio's conversation. It reminded me of something.
Of something from your past?
Yes. A memory from many years ago. Of a time I spent with Rosvita. With Aprilis.
What do you think, Anemona?
What do I think? You wish to know if that dress is defective?
No, silly. It's a new outfit for you to wear.
It took me a long time to make these. It's a present from me to you. A present? Then shall I give you something in return?
You don't need to give me anything. I just want us to be friends, Anemona.
Aww.
Papa has already instructed me to do so.
That's not what I mean. Why? How could you do that?
Your doll was getting old. I merely attempted to give her a new body. However, I did not expect her soul to reject it and disappear.
But you didn't have to throw her away!
What is the reason for this outburst?
You don't know anything! I've had Anemona since I was little. She was my only friend!
Aww.
I can't believe my eyes. I thought you were gone forever. But here you are. I want so badly to take you with me, but you have your own life now. I can't risk losing you again.
Aww.
Goodbye, Anemona. Until next time.
She didn't take you because she was worried about you. It sounds like Aprilis was actually a pretty normal girl.
I'm kind of relieved to hear that.
Anemona, you're smiling.
Oh. So it seems dolls can smile too.
Anemona.
So what you were looking for was Aprilis all along?
Perhaps, but only in the beginning. Now I wish to find a way to end the Grimwald Nox forever. Aprilis has been fighting alone for so long, but now I can do something to help her. I do not want for her to feel alone again.
We'll help you. I'm sure we'll find a way.
Yeah.
Yes, I believe we will.
So, what do you all think about this Zola guy?
That he's a creep!
From what I know about him, he sounds unpredictable. And his magnum opus is anybody's guess.
Let's see. He's either going to find a way to destroy the Grimwald Nox, bringing all of the monsters into the real world, which is bad. Attempt to create a homunculus of the gods, which sounds like an absolute disaster. Or wipe out all of humanity, and that will get rid of all the monsters. Which, I mean, you know, there's that. So, like, I feel like there's no solution to this problem that's like... yeah, I don't see this going well. I don't see this going well for anybody.
Yeah, I just hope that we'll find out soon.
Well, that takes care of all the urgent requests we had. But Aprilla still hasn't gotten in touch with us.
I do wonder what's going on with her. But waiting around would only waste time. Let's return to the Dandelion for now and see if there's anything else we can do. And I will, but first I have to step away for a moment. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Let's go back to the Dandelion, I suppose. Nope. Not that button. Apologies. It should be... You can just pop one over. Let's go. Where have you been, Adele, my darling? My heart nearly turned to dust waiting for you to come home to me. Maybe I'm over-dramatized it just a tad. Did something happen, Shantae? Yes, you see, there I was, looking over the bulletin board, as I always do. And there it was, a request from no other than our stout friend, Warden Belger. Belger? Can you believe it? I thought at first it was a joke and poor taste. But as it turns out, it really was from Belger. What did it say? According to him, there have been sightings of strange monsters in a state road. Tell him to do it himself. He's got grunts with swords, right? We're not pest control. Do not be so quick to dismiss it. There is something peculiar about this. Yeah, the fact that he's asking us for help? Strange monsters. Perhaps the research wing has something to do with this.
That's true.
Maybe that's why he's asking for our help. Knowing him, he wouldn't have unless he was desperate. Might as well humor him. The Hieroglyph's knives are a bit curtailed at the moment, being on probation. Poor guy must be scrambling to keep up without him. Or without them. There's been an influx of tourists here to see the festival, and they may be endangered. We've also received a similar request from Carla for this reason. Idol, my darling, would you consider it? Something has to be done. We have to go before someone gets hurt. Oh, be still, my heart. Do be safe, Idol, my dear. Ugh. Belger's request accepted. No. Okay. Is there anything I need to take care of? Somebody has something. Oh, it's you. Hello there, Atoll. May I borrow you for a moment? I'd be honored if you'd allow me to perform a little magic trick for you. Is that what Cardinals do in their free time?
Now, Atoll, is this your card? No? Then how about this one?
Oh, come on, dude. That's basic stuff. I could do this. I have done this. It's fun.
Now, if you will just add the two numbers together.
After adding the two numbers, they come out to be the value of your card. That's amazing. How did you do that? That's amazing.
It's a simple trick anybody can learn with time. I'm glad I'm taking the time to pick up some new hobbies while I can still be Parks. To tell you the truth, I wanted to discuss one other thing.
No, of course you did.
I wished to express my gratitude to you for allowing me to remain as Parks and for treating me as such. I found a great many things that I would never have found as the Cardinal. And most of all, I thank you for saving a friend of mine.
Doesn't feel like we saved him. I mean, maybe we did, but it doesn't feel like it.
If you'd allow me the sentiment, I consider you a friend as well.
You'd better after all this time. That makes both of us. I hope we can be friends for a long time. That makes both of us.
I appreciate that, Atoll. Balduke's future is still uncertain. I will secure the full capacity of the Roman army to ensure the safety of these citizens.
Good. If they're gonna be here anyway, they might as well make themselves useful.
As my friend, you have my full support, so you can focus on what you need to do.
Infinity with Parks is now at max. Parks' support skill, Veteran Command, has reached max level. Great.
Hello there.
See, over here.
Let's see here. Impressive as always, Atoll. It's not
blah,
much,
blah.
but here.
Neat. Ooh. Ooh. It seems as though the majority of this map has been completed. However, there are many locations outside of town that remain unexplored. Look forward to seeing what geographical wonders lie in wait. Great. Items. Nope. This one. So what does the Wanderer Cloak do? Because I have the Hero Cloak, and that's really useful. Stats up with distance traveled. Ooh. Oh, that's a decision. I like my HP absorbed, though. Okay, you can keep that. And I'm gonna leave the Azure Cloak off, I think. Oh, but that's a good point. I want to go to Taito. Oh, that's good.
I'm ready and raring to go.
You make... No, you can't.
Let me know if you need anything else.
But you can have this. You gave Taito the razor sharp knife as a present. Are you telling me this thing makes cuts so clean you can't even see them? Come on, Adol. It's like I don't believe you, but I'm not sure that's even possible. There's a limit to how finely you can sharpen steel, you know. Well, why don't we try it out then? Come on, let me see. Arch, be careful. This isn't a toy, you know. Whoops, too late. Yeah. Archie cleaves a nearby apple in two. Halves stay put, as if they've never been cut to begin with. Wowie, they stuck back together. Now that's what I call sharp. I don't believe it. Hey, wait a minute. I was gonna have that apple for a snack later. So, it stuck back together, didn't it? You heard the lady. Believe me now? It's definitely sharp, I'll give it that. But say what you will, there's no way it could just return to normal like that. I've seen street performers pull it off, sure, but those were just illusions. It's not possible bearing magic. I mean, who made this thing? I mean... Huh? What's wrong, Taito? Wait, isn't that Daddy's name carved on it? Yeah, no doubt about it. Dad was the one who forged this knife. Aww. But how did he manage to get it this sharp? Guess I've got a ways to go before I'm even close to his level. We'll get there, Taito. It's about the journey. You'll get there. Yeah, someday. But for now, all I can do is believe in myself and carry on. Thanks for the present, Adol. It really does mean a lot to me. I'll have to see what kind of techniques of my dad's I can glean from this. Your affinity with Taito has increased. Taito's support skills, Mending Hammer and Healing Hammer, have reached level 2. Ah, that's cute. Let's go. We've got a recipe book. Just give me the word and I'll have a crack at it. Jadova compote recipe. Number of dishes available at Dandelion have increased.
You just take your time.
Heal 600 HP, infinite SP. Huh. That could be helpful.
Bon appetit! Anything else I can get you? Come back soon!
Okay. I think that's everything worth doing right now. I think. Oh, I found out when I was helping the professor with on one of his previous excavations. I think you'll find more use for it than I will. Fairy necklace received. Great, if there's any errands I can run for you, just say the word.
Any errands you'd like me to run? Are you sure? Stay safe out there.
I think we're good. But let's check real quick. Party recovery upon death. Ooh. But I think I'm good. Or at the very least, I'm pretty happy with our setup. It's okay. Where are we going? Over there. Okay, let's go. Whee!
Lemuria's detected.
That it? Okay, cool. Let's go. It should just be follow this road, right? Yeah. Unmarried.
It's just as lively as last year.
Do, 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 do. Come here.
Commencing extermination.
Oh, shiny. Gimme. Tempest elixir acquired. Neat.
Come on, let's go have some fun. Festivals are the best.
There they are.
Here. Rude. Gimme. Which shield acquired? What are we doing? Not this way. This way. I know how to read a map, I promise. Unmerds.
Doesn't get much better than this.
Do, 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 do. Should be this way. Now, I could have just teleported, but since Anemona is getting stat boosts from walking, we're just gonna walk everywhere now. So, you're just gonna have to put up with it, people. Honestly, I don't mind walking. Oh.
It's here. Make sure you're prepared.
We may have to go do that. Bloodfang acquired. Take care of our HP. Okay, let's go. See what the deal is. The reports indicated the presence of unusual beasts in the vicinity of Estate Road. Right, we should try to stay attentive as we make our way down the path. Looks like they decided to save us the trouble. Them? These guys are practically common pests around here. Now let's clean them out so we can find what we're really looking for. We need to progress the conversation, Towers. Done and dusted, as they say. Was it just me, or did those monsters seem a little more harried than usual? Now that you mention it, they did kind of feel like they were afraid of something. Should, huh? Everything okay there, Kratos? Huh? Oh, yeah, almost got carried away for a sec there. Huh? What do you mean? You checking this right out or what? Pick up your hooves already.
What? Hey, Kratos!
Words. Oh, there's a problem. Oh, you guys aren't supposed to be here. Feeling ahead will prevent you from feeling explore the city for some time. It is recommended that Adol be well equipped. Proceed! I am confident in us! Mostly.
Shh, keep your heads down. Those are Lemures? How did they manage to get out here?
It is just a hunch, but I have a feeling that these are the unfamiliar beasts the warden met. That is highly probable, yes. Breaks for me. Let's send him packing. I don't think Kratos is okay. That takes care of that.
Yeah, but still, why would the Lemures turn up in a place like this?
Perhaps Rosvita may be able to tell us.
Which reminds me, Aprilla still hasn't gotten in touch yet, huh?
Not enough. Come again. This ain't nearly enough.
Kratos!
Oh no! Dude, now's not the time to go psycho. I mean, I love you, but like, can we chill? Oh no. Kill me already. What's with him? I am not certain. This is sudden, even for him. I said, kill me already. I dare you to try. This is bad.
Eek!
Adol, this is... Here they come. Another wave of Lemures. Where'd they even come from? It is almost as if it's almost as if it was Kratos who called them forth. We can talk about that later. Understood. Kill the monsters first, then see what's wrong with Bestie. Wait, why am I playing as Kratos? I mean, I'm not opposed, but I'm confused. Oh, they actually, like, gave him red eyes for this. I appreciate that. I don't think he's okay. This is hard to watch. Kratos? What's going on here? Did I do all this? Indeed, you appear to be enjoying yourself quite a bit. What happened to you all of a sudden? Yeah, that was extreme, even for you. Again, huh? It's like you already know. I've got a tendency to get a little worked up when I'm fighting. But for a while now, I've been having a hard time holding it all back. So I thought I was in perfect form today, too.
So you're saying this has happened to you before?
Not to this extent. Completely lost all sense of reason till just a bit ago. Guess I'm no different from the Lemures once I get like that.
Kratos.
Well, now's as perfect a time as any. I'll be dipping out for good from here on.
What?
No, hold on just a second. Dipping out for good? You can't even do that, can you? I'll fight my share in the Nox, but for me, this chummy crew charade ends here. Besides, you saw I was back there. We're all better off this way, right? All I wanted was to give that Zola guy a good wallop in the kisser anyway. No one's stopping you. We can work this out. No! Come on! You can't do this to me. I already lost one friend this stream. Don't need to lose another one. Isn't that okay? I like Hawk. He's awesome. No one's stopping you. We can work this out. Nah, don't kid yourself. Catch you later.
Wait! Can you believe him acting as if this is nothing?
Actually, I think he's been ready for this ever since he realized what was happening. Knowing him, I bet he just chose to keep quiet about it this entire time.
I know he did! That's the part that pisses me off the most! Kratos not exactly the best person, and he's incredibly scary too. But isn't there anything we can do to help him out at all?
There has to be a way. I don't know how, though. There has to be a way.
Yeah, there has to be.
At the very least, we have managed to successfully fulfill the Warden's request. Perhaps we should return to Balduke for the time being? You're right. There's not much more we can do for him for now. There's not much more we can do for him now, even if we wanted to. Let's go back to town. We can figure out what to do from there. Ugh. Game's just like...
There's something here.
It's just gonna keep breaking my heart. Where's the thingy that we spawned? Okay, it goes over here. You know where that is. Yep. Why is it always the games I really love that try to hurt me? Like, what did I do? At all. Rosvita, where the heck have you been all this time?
The Victory Day Festival is about to begin.
My apologies. Turns out I had more to address than I originally expected. I see you have taken care of the Lumires that escaped me just now. It was almost as though something had been luring them outside of town. Wait, you were chasing those Lumires from earlier, Aprillis?
We did end up defeating them, but Kratos, he...
Did something befall him? I'd all the others tell Aprillis the whole story of what happened with Kratos. I see, so that's how it went.
What do you think we should do?
In all technicality, nothing. He will be summoned to the Grimwald, nonetheless.
That's true, but still...
This impending Grimwald would be as formidable as I anticipated. The fact that the Lumires are appearing in our plane of existence attests to that. Our time is running short. Kratos must compose himself sooner rather than later. How much do you know about Kratos, Rosvita? Given he was originally a comrade of mine, I am fully aware of the kind of man he is. Let me tell you what little advice I can give. You, Adol, are the key to resolving this. I am? What should I do? I will explain, bit by bit. Now then, follow me. Wait, where exactly are we going? To tame a feral hawk, of course. Are we finally getting the one-on-one with Kratos? Thanks for stopping by. Ugh. I'd wanted to make another stop. The whole damn town's packed thanks to the festival. You there. You appear to be quite skilled. Perhaps you could honor us with a match? Don't make me laugh. I thought I told you, I'm out of the group. Besides, I can't fight you, even if I wanted to, thanks to this horseshit curse. He's right about that. How do we get around it? We don't have to. The circumstances have changed since you last tried. Adol is, in a sense, no longer the same Crimson King he once was. That, coupled with the power of the Berserker, is enough to lift that particular restriction. Berserker. Simply put, it's not possible for the two of you to cross swords. You don't say. Well, now you're talking. Let's go! Let's go! I am all for this! But do not misunderstand. Losing yourself to the depths of darkness is no way to a victory. You must awaken to your true self, Credo. To who it is you really are. Don't know what you're saying, but as long as I get to bout with His Majesty, I don't really care. And a bout you shall receive. I have prepared a venue. Follow me. Let's go! Heck yeah! Let's go! Let's do this! I don't think I've ever seen the Colosseum so vacant before. Yeah, though it won't be for too long. Pendleton Company had this time slot blocked out for us in particular. Carla did all that? Well, actually, it was my father who helped us out this time around. Wow, talk about family connections. Everyone, they are starting. Let's do this! The both of you are prepared, I trust. I, Prillis, shall bear witness to this battle. No objections here. I won't hold back.
Yeah.
With your tears, maybe. With your tears, maybe. Let's see His Majesty people please his way out of this one. Enough. Stand ready. That power. He intends to begin with it. I can only imagine how long he's been waiting for this. Probably just as long as I have! Let's go! Are they gonna be alright, you think? It's going to be hard to just stand here and watch them duke it out. It is not in our place to interfere. We must leave this matter to Adol. I'm sure I don't need to tell you this, but I ain't showing you a look of mercy. Begin. Let's go!
You're both so strong. Come on, you two. Give it your best shot.
Come here. Come here.
I hope that blockhead's satisfied after this.
I still do not understand why it is they are fighting.
It's over!
You're as good as I hoped. Nothing beats this feeling.
He just wanted a good fight is all. Nothing really challenged him.
You don't think we're finished, do ya?
I'm ending this here. I'm just getting started.
That's what I like to hear. They're still at it. They can't even hold their monstrum forms anymore.
Those two never cease to amaze. This reminds me of how Kratos was when he first fought Shadowlar. No, I think he's even more determined now. Oh!
What is it, Krisha?
Is it just me? Or is Kratos' darkness starting to fade?
Huh, maybe it's because he's not in his monstrum form anymore.
Damn it.
How about it? Are you done yet?
Like hell I am.
Dude, you can't stand. Just sit there. Nope, you're done.
You gotta be kidding me. I can't lift a finger.
That is the consequence of succumbing to the darkness without knowing how to control it. But it's impressive you've lasted this long while carrying it inside you. I suppose you have Shadowlord to thank for that.
Huh? What are you on about?
For a long time, your only goal was to defeat Shadowlord. Your determination offset the negativity of your darkness, helping you maintain a balance. When Shadowlord was killed, your goal was no more, and your determination faded.
Aww.
That's when the darkness regained its control over you.
It makes sense. Did Shadowlord know? Makes sense.
That's the biggest pile of bullshit I've ever heard.
You are a homunculus of a warrior known as a berserker. Their strength and darkness were two sides of the same coin. Does this sound familiar?
Since I was a kid, I was good at just about everything without putting in much effort. For a long time, I didn't get how people could be dedicated to anything. But that all changed the first time I got myself into a sword fight. The fear and thrill I felt as I eluded death with every swing of my sword. And then the ensuing euphoria after surviving the life-threatening ordeal. For the first time, I felt alive. I had finally found meaning in my life. Not long after that, I watched Sister Lisa die right there in front of me. After that, things changed. I started challenging strangers, anybody who could put up a fight. I could only feel alive when I was staring death in the face.
Contrary to what you believe, you're not a fighter, Kratos.
Clarify?
What'd you say?
Being good at everything made you feel like nothing was worth dedicating yourself to. Then you finally found something. Something you couldn't pick up right away. For the first time, you felt the desire to improve yourself.
A desire to improve, huh?
The satisfaction you feel stems from overcoming your weaknesses. This instinct is the very darkness inside you, and the source of a berserker's power. There's a thin line between conquering the darkness and being conquered by it.
You're not making any sense.
At this very moment, as you lie there helpless on the ground, what do you feel?
Pissed off at how I didn't stand a chance against him.
Well, in your defense, you know, this being the 9th game, I've got 8 whole adventures of assumably comparable magnitude that I've had under my belt. So, like, yeah, a little bit of a different beast.
If you were truly angry, would you be smiling?
Smiling?
Aww.
Perhaps you feel like you found what you were looking for. You might even feel gratitude toward your opponent.
Huh?
You must have felt the same way after you lost to Shadowlord.
I was
grateful to him?
Warriors like you need a fair fight where they can realize their fullest potential. As long as you understand this, you will never be swallowed by your darkness again. Things are often simpler than they seem. You need only to change your perspective.
Aww.
Dr. Noah told me something. He said that Shadowlard and Sister Lisa were childhood friends.
What?
Gasp!
It's possible Sister Lisa asked him to watch over you. I am as much to blame for placing you in that orphanage to begin with. I'm sorry, Kratos, for everything.
That's a whole lot of jabbering just to embarrass me. For someone they call a saint, you sure are a pain in the ass.
Aww.
I give up. You win, alright? I guess I can stick with you guys a little longer.
Good. Welcome back.
We missed you.
Adol. Now, we can face the Grimwald Nox as a complete team.
It appears all is well now.
I mean, as well as they can be, given everything.
You guys really had me worried.
Hey, how's it feel to be dragged home by Mommy after running away?
Yep, they're brothers now.
Come closer and say that again.
I'm just happy that Kratos' back.
Yes, I think we all are. I need to speak with you all about what's to come. Let's continue this discussion at the Dandelion. Adol, would you please carry Kratos?
Not in a million years.
What's the matter? Big boy Kratos can't walk on his own?
Oh, this is the best day of Jules' life. Yep, they're definitely brothers now.
You little shit. Enjoy it while you still can.
Always happy to help.
That was delightful.
Oh, why does it have to be the Victory Day festival? Of all days.
It's the day when the monsters are most active as a result of their amassed enmity. Monsters are more vicious today than any other time in the year. It's a testament to how deep the scars left by the 100 Years' War really are.
100-year war with a 500-year-old curse, huh?
And now they're overflowing into our side.
Civilians will be out celebrating. We'd best exercise caution.
Yes. Tonight the Grimwald Nox will appear. And it will be like none other you've faced thus far.
Well, I've done pretty well in those, so I'm not too worried.
How will tonight be different from the other times?
If it were just more monsters, it may not pose a great threat for you monstroms. But the truth of the matter is, we don't know what'll happen until the time comes. I searched as much as I could, but I can't be certain of anything.
So, we're going in blind.
The Grimwald Nox is nothing more than a shell that the gods created. What resides within it is determined by the emotions it has accumulated.
Like the kid said, we're going into a wolf's den dressed like sheep. Well, I suppose it wouldn't be much fun if we knew exactly what to expect.
Did you find anything about where Zola is? You mentioned that we might not have to fight him after all. Yeah, nobody's heard from him.
I doubt that coward would have shown his face anyway.
Even I do not fully comprehend Papa. He does not see the world as we do.
Yeah, no kidding.
As his prior actions suggest, there is nothing he will not do to complete his research. I am not the best judge of character, but I advise against thinking of him as an ally.
He was a remarkably adept strategist during the war and was always true to his ideals. We had more than our share of arguments because of that. We should expect that he will intervene.
He seems pretty quick to turn a blade against his allies from the 100 Years' War. Not that I wouldn't do the same to him.
So, what now? We're just gonna sit on our hands until the Grimwald knocks?
But there's still the danger of monsters appearing in the city. It couldn't hurt to go look around.
Yufa's right. Either way, we'll all come back here when it's time.
Be vigilant in areas where enmity may have accumulated the most. Especially places that have ties to the 100 Years' War.
We'll keep our eyes peeled.
So the plan is to patrol the city until the Grimwald Nox emerges.
The clock's ticking. Be careful out there, Adam. Now might be a good time to polish up your equipment, top off your supplies.
Perhaps.
And do come home safe and sound, okay, my darlings? I'll have a glorious feast ready for you once you return.
New quests available in the bulletin board. Elementary Credo. Do I have any empty bottles? Items. I think I do. I mean, we'll go ask anyway.
Adol. Well, hello there, Adol.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Always
I
such
can't.
a tease. Take care up there.
Somebody has an affection quest for me. Nobody in here, though. In here? Oh, it's Credo. Yay! Hi! Hey, Adol. You tired? You all healed up?
Are you okay?
Of course I am. This is good timing, actually. Got a moment?
What? Don't look at me like that. Just thought I'd say thanks.
Thanks. For what? You sure you're feeling alright? Thanks. For what?
Cut the crap. You know, at the Colosseum. I'm usually against thanking people for doing things I didn't ask for. But I figured I owed it to you two. Anyway, take it or leave it. Doesn't matter to me.
Aww. Bestie, you look content. What do you think about what Aprilis said? You look content.
You think? I still haven't given up looking for a decent place to kick the bucket. But I guess I do feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. You can sleep easy knowing I ain't gonna be losing control and slicing people up anymore.
I think that right now, Credo might be willing to talk more about himself. What do you think about Shadowlord? What did you think about Sister Lisa? Oh boy. What did you think about Shadowlord?
Don't push your luck. Fine. I'll let it slide today. But it's not gonna be the answer you were hoping to hear. Shadowlord was the one who told me he'd be good for me if I joined the Knights. And when I found out he was looking out for me this whole time, I ain't gonna thank him. And I sure as hell ain't gonna apologize either. But I wouldn't have minded sharing a drink with him like this.
Aww.
Lisa too. Guess this is what happens to people who get too close to me.
But I'm still here.
That goes for you too, Adol. Don't say I didn't warn you.
You're the same Credo as ever. I think you've changed, Credo. You've changed, Kratos.
You think? Well, after our duel at the arena, I think I learned a thing or two about you. And now I found a new appreciation for fighting. That super Grimwald Nox or whatever can't come soon enough. Personally, I don't have a problem with this curse sticking around.
That wouldn't be good for me. What would you do if it went away?
Huh? Guess I've never given it much thought. But traveling and fighting like you doesn't sound so bad to me.
You could join us! You could come with us like Doki does. Please? Please? Would you like to come with me?
Then... You're kidding, right? That's a hard pass.
Oh, come on! Don't tease me! Come on, please? Please!
I'm just gonna enjoy the upcoming fight. I'll figure out the rest when it comes.
Infinity with Kratos is now at max. Kratos' support skill, as your raid, has reached max level. Great! Big sad. Okay, other people have things. Anemona.
Adol.
I am aware of the situation, but I would like to request something of you. It would please me if you would join Rosvita and I outside. I am uncertain if we will have another chance to do this. Ah, this is sweet.
Anemona, is this what I think it is?
So you remember, you promised that we would have a tea party after the war was over.
Yes, I did promise that before I left. I can't believe you still remember. I'm sorry, Anemona. I should have been the one to invite you. This was very thoughtful of you.
The food looks great. Am I intruding on anything?
Not at all, Adol. Without you, I would not have found what I was searching for.
Yes, you're our guest, and we'll both be your hosts. I'm sure that I can take care of the tea pouring at least. Right, Anemona?
You were always too busy playing outside with boys to learn how to.
Was it really necessary to bring that up in front of Adol of all people?
Are you thinking about something? Did you remember something else? Were you thinking about something?
Yes. I am curious to know how it would be to feel the world like the both of you.
Feel the world?
Yes. I am only a doll. There are many things I do not understand. The warmth of the sunlight, the gentle breeze of the wind, the aroma of this tea before us. I wish to feel it too.
Aww.
And to learn more about this world that you two love so dearly.
Anemona.
I am not used to having thoughts like this. Are they good thoughts? Or are they bad thoughts?
There is no good or bad in thoughts. They're just thoughts. They're whatever you want them to be.
I am only a doll.
You're not only a doll.
As such, I should not be having these thoughts to begin with.
No.
You've grown up, Anemona.
Rosvita.
I think having those thoughts are what makes one human. I wonder, could it be that the thing you were searching for wasn't me, but your own self?
Oh, I remember. When Papa's alchemy experiment failed, I lost my soul. And as punishment, I was separated from you.
You've been through a lot, Anemona. You found what you lost, and you're finally with me again.
Oh.
Welcome home, Anemona. My best friend in the whole world.
am home, Rosvita.
Aww.
Thank you for bringing her home, Adol. You're the reason I was able to keep my promise to Anemona.
I wish to thank you too. It is as if there was a haze within me that has now lifted. Rosvita is right. I was really searching for my own self this whole time. You have my deepest gratitude, Adol.
Affinity with Anemona is now at max. Anemona's support skill, Doll's Perception, has reached max level. Woot woot. We're bonding with everybody. Okay, one more. Yufa. Whoa, Adol. How long have you been standing there? I know, I haven't been myself lately. Actually, this is the perfect chance. Sorry, Adol, but could I steal you for a moment?
I hope you don't mind coming out here with me at a time like this. I wanted to talk to you about something I didn't want anyone else to hear.
Is it about your siblings? Is it about Felix? Is it about your siblings?
How did you know? I guess you know me better than I thought. You already know I'm adopted, right? Well, I haven't told my siblings yet.
Oh no.
I was planning on telling them when things weren't so chaotic. But I've been so preoccupied with work and taking care of them. I'm scared knowing that time is getting closer by the day. I'm not sure how they'll react when they find out I'm not their real sister.
I think it's not going to matter because blood doesn't actually mean that much. Family is not about, blood relations. It's about the bond you have with people. It's a tough situation. Are you going to tell them?
About that, now that we know we're homunculi, not only do I have to tell them that I'm not their real sister, but also that I'm not a real human. I don't want them to be afraid of me. Sorry, Adol. I didn't mean to unload on you like this, but I'm also too scared to tell Felix. You're the only one I can talk to.
I tell Yufa that her siblings would be fine, that she didn't have any reason to worry. Continue to reassure her. Tell her that no matter what she is, the time she spent with them as family was real. Exactly!
Huh. I never thought about it like that.
Aha! Caught you cheating!
Oh no!
What? Hey, Adol. What are you two up to? Hope it's not something Felix would be worried about.
What? You're not gonna cry, are you? I wasn't really gonna tell Felix.
Hey, Ood. Let's say, hypothetically, what if I wasn't your real sister? If I wasn't related to you at all, what would you do?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Can you just answer the question, Ood?
I guess I'd be pretty surprised.
I see.
But nothing else would really change.
Aww.
But, hypothetically, you'd have been living with someone who was lying to you. Wouldn't you feel betrayed? Maybe not want to live with me anymore?
Nope. You've been working hard to take care of us on your own in place of Mom and Dad. If you ask me, that's what a real family's all about, blood related or not.
Exactly! Exactly! Ah, this is so cute.
Be a Roman or a monstrum for all I care.
About that last one.
You'll always be our sister, Yufa. No matter what.
Food.
She's gonna hug him and cry.
What? Are you still hung up about not being related to us?
Oh, he knew already.
How did...
Yeah, he knew. Okay. How did he know?
Food? How did you know?
Busted!
You see, well, hypothetically, remember when you used to have a diary?
Oh no!
Don't tell me you read it. I can't believe you. There are things about Felix in there.
Well, it's your own fault for leaving it on the table instead of putting it away. You're the one who's always telling us to put our stuff away. By the way, Mark knows too. But Elle doesn't really seem to get it either way.
You... Food! Why, you little... Whoa!
Run, kid, run!
Hey! Get back here, young man! I'm going to crush you with a really, really big hug!
You gross! Get away from me! Go do that with Felix!
Hey!
You still worried? See? Nothing to worry about.
Yeah, you were right. Thanks again, Adol.
Your affinity with Yuffie is now at max. With support skill, Battle Cry has reached max level. Woot. Okay. I think that's everything. Probably. At least that's everything related to my companions.
Shall we begin our patrol, Adol?
Aprilis said to be careful in places related to the 100 Years' War.
I'd say that means we'll find the most monsters there.
Okay, let's start in those areas first.
All right, let's go, team.
Indeed.
Adol.
Oh no. Why are you crying? Are you worried? Something in your eye? Are you worried?
It's not that. For 500 years, I've fought with my homunculus allies, much like this. I've watched them as they grew up, and I've watched them as they died. 500 years of killing Lemiris, and grieving over my fallen comrades. Over time, the weight on my heart turned it cold and callous. The pain that used to be there was replaced with emptiness. It was easier for me to think of them as puppets, and I their puppeteer.
I don't blame you. I can't even imagine.
But this time, it's different. Each of them have their own challenges, their own concerns, their own unique lives. Their futures shine more brightly than the darkness I chose to live in. They reminded me of what it was like to feel human. And you, Adol, were the one who made that possible for them.
I haven't done much. You're the one who took me in.
How could I forget? Would it be selfish of me to say that I no longer wish for them to fight? Will there ever come a time when they'll know peace?
I don't know. Anything is possible.
Yes, you're right. We need only to focus on the obstacle before us with all we can muster. I'll be counting on you, Adol.
Main gates. Okay. We've been going a while. Life by the sword. Okay. What's this? Mirror tonight. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna teleport over here. I'm gonna clear out that particular thingy. Open up the place. You know what I mean. Take care of this Grimwald over here. Ah, why is Krisha in my party? Ready. Jules. Somebody wants attention. Go over here and deal with this. Okay, be here. Oh, little dude! Oh, there's a thingy. We should grab the thingy. We'll talk to the little dude in a minute. Zeman. There's a little embassy leaders in the air here. You shouldn't just leave this be. Never-ending threat. These are still logs. Do I have stuff? I do not have stuff. Challenge! Yes. Let's go.
Monstrums, the time is nigh. Under the red moons, the wicked and the defiant shall be punished. Ascend into this unbreaking night. Unsheathe your curse and smite the darkness.
It's been so long, I've kind of missed those. At least it feels like it's been a while. This fiend from the mirror is pretty basic stuff. You know how to do this. Okay, here's over here.
Keep this up.
Okay. Over here. Oh dear. Okay. No, you don't. Come here. 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 Okay, there's stab, stab.
Oh man, you guys are so cool.
Doesn't feel like it.
Incoming.
We're having a rough time this one, apparently. Where? We got this, probably. Yeah.
An ambush? Impressive.
Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. In here. It's fine. Everything? Stab, 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 stab.
You may proceed.
In here. We're trying. It's something.
Fantastically done.
Was it?
Push them back bit by bit.
We're trying. Okay, monsters. Where you?
Up to you, Jules.
I will say, if we fail this, I'm probably gonna end the stream and do some more upgrades. Because if we can't handle this, then I worry for our ability to handle the story thing. I mean, we don't know how tough this is compared to that, but still. Where are we at? Here. Might be okay. I don't think we'll get Ness on this one, but you know what? If we pass it, that's all that matters. Where are we?
With that, the city gets just a mite safer.
Does it now?
Spare no effort.
Wave 5, start. Just a regular wave. Here. Stab, stab, stab. Got this. You've got this. It's all fine. Freaking just ambush city over here. Get it? Of course not. So just go for it. Come here. Stab. Okay.
Magnificent work.
Is it?
Our finale approaches.
Oh, finally. Okay. Come here, beastie. I'm not scared of you. Stab. Here. I can barely see what's happening. But it's fine. Come here. That'll do. Stab. You got this. Kill him. Come here. Drop dead already. Come here. Come on. Did you get him? Tell me we got him. There we go. We're freaking awesome. High fives all around. That was dicey.
Impressive.
I'm expecting like a C for this, and honestly, we'll take it. Stage results. Never-ending threat.
Well done. You have my gratitude.
Better than I thought we were gonna do! Acquired Mystic of Zoolite, Sacred Branch, Verdant Leaf. This time, rank rewards. This time, clear bonus. Tempest Elixir. Bunch of stuff. Oh, boy. Okay. Awesome. Spilling the Grimwald Eos seems to have caused a change in the Lantern of Crossing. You can now convert the Nox Gauge into Twilight Shards of the Lantern of Crossing. Cool. That's fun. But we will worry about that next time. Until then, I will see you all there. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye for now.